Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Cozy Cushion. This is Natasha. I just wanted to bring you an important message today on the importance of energy healing. I just want to discuss briefly a few topics and keep it really brief because I would really like to keep you engaged throughout the whole video. So if you have patience and just stay with me, I have some really important information that I would like you to share with your friends and family. From the Cozy Cushion. This is all about situational awareness and thought awareness for spiritual strength and building spiritual strengthening muscles that benefit us in our daily life. The first thing I would like to talk about in situational awareness and thought awareness is scanning your environment for safety and comfort. Every room you go in, whether it's each room in your own home, each place you visit, whether it's the registry of motor vehicles or the emergency room, I want you to just scan it for comfort and peace. This will place your intuition and your instincts on peaceful alert for dangers that you cannot see coming. This is very important. In today's world, there's a lot of illusion. There's a lot of mistrust. There's a lot of dangerous environments, and we're just trying to survive through them. This tip's very, very helpful for all of us, and it's very, very, very important. If we're looking for problems, we're going to find problems, and we're trained and conditioned to stay in them. If we're trained to find comfort and joy and safety in each environment, and there's something in that environment that's not safe, our intuition and our instincts are going to make our red flags stronger. And if we learn to pay attention, we're going to save ourselves some grace, big grace. Another tip I would like to share with you and for you to share with the world and your friends and family, everywhere you can, is to be cautious to never leave your food or drinks alone. I know this seems extreme, and I want it to be extreme. I really do. Our environments are very chaotic, and the energies and energy healing needs to happen in these environments, more so right now than ever. And when we let our guard down, things are happening that we can't wrap our mind around. Big things. I hear it every day in my practice. And this is just important. So ladies, if you're drinking in any environment, in a bar, you're out, you're single, you're having fun, just be aware of your environment. Scan it for safety. Never leave your drink alone. Never leave your food alone. This will keep you safer. And I just need you to hear that message. Next, we're going to move on to observing our thoughts. Only our thoughts. This has been difficult for me and a big life lesson, but it's a very valuable one. If you're thinking and worrying about other people, you're putting yourself at risk. So what this means is when you're thinking about these people and situations that you cannot control, and there's so many of them, it would take forever to explain, but a small example is you have a friend or family member that has some habits that really worry you, that keep you occupied day after day after day and keep you in fear and pain and worry and anguish and suffering. You're at risk. You're putting your own life at risk. Your heart is at risk. So keep your thoughts your own. Process them accordingly, especially in these situations. This will cause you to deal with yourself and rule out blame of others for why things are happening and why you can't control them, which causes us more stress and grief. So we won't be blaming others. And this is a fantastic gift to give yourself. It really is. Things you can't control that belong to others, no matter what they are, whether it's somebody's illness, their situations and their environments, their relationships. You need to give that to yourself and mind your own business. My hardest life lesson. And I just want to remind you, you need to learn the same things. So that's what the Cozy Cushion is all about. So if these tips are hitting home with you, I want you to follow me and join me on this journey, because I want to share as often as I can and to be as helpful as I can to get your days better and better every day in every way. Lastly, I would love to share with you, I want you to be mindful of how much stress you're under. How many things are happening in your life all at the same time, and how you need to deal with them, and how you might have been living in survival mode for the last little while for a variety of reasons. And now you're dealing with the aftermath of all those thoughts, things, places, events, processes that we didn't get an opportunity to go through. My mom passed away during the pandemic, and there was no funeral, there was no friends, there was even situations where people that were so close to her never even reached out to say, an acknowledgement that she had passed away. And it's been a little while now, and I'm starting to process that information, and I'm having a lot of really hard time processing this, which is why I'm sharing this with you today. We are conditioned very poorly as adults. So we're still living from those little child pain bodies sometimes. And in current time, in our present moments, when we're trying to manage our lives that are current, and we're trying to process this information and things that have happened and how they happened and why they happened, which is human, there's very few places that allow you to feel as you should, as you are, as you need to be. And the Cozy Cushion is that support. I'm that support. I want to build that support. So we have very strong loops and cycles in life that wear us out because they don't match with where we are today. There are things that happen in our childhood we don't know how to process. We have toxic people in our lives that we keep in our lives because they're family and they're not in alignment with who we are, what we're doing, but we constantly feel as though we need to allow them to be in our lives because it's kind and it's the right thing to do. Families stick together. But when they're healthy or unhealthy, it wears you down. It really tears away from your potential for not only that person, but you to adequately heal. And that's important, very important. So that's where it leads us to practice psychic protection, which is one of my favorite things. And I teach it, and it's very, very powerful, and it helps you. So one tip for that specifically is to let go of what's not yours. After you leave your work environment, in your mind, say, I'm going to disconnect with you, and I'm going to leave everything at work, and I'm going to go to my home environment, because you're switching gears, and you need to let go of the environments that you leave. So nurses that look after similar patients day after day, they're not separating themselves from them. They're wearing themselves down at such a rapid rate that it allows negative energy to consume them. And that's very dangerous, and it's not good for their jobs. So we want to let go of what's not ours. Next, we want to cleanse. It's very easy. Everybody showers. We want to be clean, but this is different. This is intentional cleansing. So when we go in to the shower and we're washing our hands and face, after we've left the grocery store, we bring home our groceries. Before we put them away, we want to wash our hands intentionally with good intention, and wash them with pure intention to lighten the energy load in your body. When you shower to disconnect everything that's not yours with pure intention of lightening the energy load in your body. You're releasing everything that does not belong to you. It's washing down the drain, whether it's illness, energy, things that other people did. It doesn't matter. Let it go. Let it release it from your body system. Your central nervous system is going to thank you and not give you inflammation if you do this. So it's really great for your physical body and your spiritual body, and your chakras will operate better as well. So once we do that, we want to detach from energy you've connected to. So nurses not need to connect to their patients to heal them. Teachers need to connect with their children to teach them. Doctors need to connect with their people to perform surgery so their bodies behave differently and have a much greater survival rate. Firefighters and police officers need to connect and engage with the interactions they have in today's society, and that sticks to us like glue. Literally. So they need to detach from that energy once they leave those environments, those accidents, those situations, those teaching environments. We need to detach, we need to cleanse, and we need to let it go so that we're ready the next day. Because this stuff adds up, it weights us down, it makes us feel like we have cement in our bones. Some people carry the physical weight, like overweight people are carrying energetic burdens, and I want to lighten the load. My name is Natasha Greeno. I am the guide at the Cozy Cushion. I absolutely love what I do, and I'd love for you to join me. And I hope this message is beneficial to you or your friends and family. Thank you for staying with me to the end. I hope to see you soon. And thanks for coming and spending these 11 minutes with me. Enjoy your day.